Here's the overrun. And isolate a good amount. SixBlow still holding strong. And backline trying to come to help the front line DPS and also pressure, but was caught in the middle. That's also Leo going down though. Insomnia losing the tank might be hurting them more. In comparison, there's 1-1 exchange.
Pressure under a lot of pressure right now, but he's keeping that armor back up.
Immediate duplicate from Dukes.
Yeah.
And extra Sojourn, when you don't have TQQ, have your own. Daisy down, so it could be the reliever. Insomnia does have the first cap, and they will be able to catch this one as the respawns come from SixBlow. They're willing to contest. Got the team covered with his own sound barrier.
I mean, G Club, this is probably game. Like they actually are around at least because they committed everything into this really long, broken up, extended fight, and obviously pressure. He's the best tank player in our tournament in Japan. I really think so, and he was given a lot of resources, but it's not enough. And now they're just split, and Undersea has his Death Blossom. So getting back to the point here is nigh impossible. They're gonna have another Coalescence.
After the wall, still very low, but just able to go around the wall. And here is Leo. And looked for that overrun angle. There's a stun and the kill.
G-Clef, the upset is complete.
Okay, Dukes with duplicate.
Okay, he is going to have to...
How long are you going to be lasting here? Okay, Kiru trying to do the spy action. He's a Lucio.
He's going to have to do a lot of work if they want to win this one.
That's a clean 1-0.
Yeah, pressure here. Also matching a very fast ult build for him. And they do have first control of the point, but they're losing it.
And first to be pinned down from Insomnia. No Kiriko means that they will have to back off. Pressure still willing to contest, but that's exactly when Malga will come and dominate, and they are fully backing off, but not enough room for them to survive. Chase is there.
Don't really see our Korean teams and our European teams play Orisa like this, and it's really interesting to see how SixBlow make pressure. They're almost playing it like he's a DPS, but he's just super hard to kill. They want to get that additional information.
Good damage from the stickies. That's exactly what SixBlow was looking for. 4 lessons pop from Karu. Thought that he had enough to keep Leonoptrix alive, but with just 4 numbers. Insomnia, they eventually have to back off, so that's one extra tool that they had to use for the escape. And Reaper willing to contest. I don't know about that. They didn't have the Death Blossom, and 5 bolts ready to go for SixBlow.
Undersea's been tracked really well by TQQ and Dukes. Let's see if he can find the angle. He does.
Good AP, but sound barrier. Just
Sick barrier.
Remember alive. Nice timing for Kiru, but plenty of damage to go through from Daisy. With the Death Blossom finds one, TQQ's gone.
Daisy has a Wraith Walk, but he should be fine, and I think that's going to be the flip. Taking some extra time with it. As hold on, blinks down.
Dukes, Kiru doing some extra work. No Lucio Sombra from Insomnia. As the overclock pops from TQQ has been quite silent on the first map. We'll be registering a few more kills with the overclock. There's the second.
Yeah, just got enough space now, and that is actually going to be the win there in the end. TQQ carrying that fight with Dukes on the backline.
And SixBlow actually disengaging at the right timing. Dukes getting focused, but he's still in the air. Eventually will get picked off by Leo. And as you overall, a lot of members on high ground. But the Orisa is isolated because of that reason. No tank means they will just eventually have to fall. Yeah, and there will be the flip, but SixBlow got to 99% at least. Targeting onto the Echo in the air. KK drops, 5 volts ready to go. TQQ drops for the overclock. And that's 2 for 1 trade though. SixBlow still having the upper hand. Instant Rush. It's going to help a lot. Dukes in the air with the beam. Is able to grab a few more kills. Undersea with the Death Blossom on his own. And the barrier comes through from Blink, but I don't really know about this pair up. Well, they already lost the team fight.
Yeah, I think that is, I mean, they're basically out of tools. Okay, hold on. Coalescence buying some time here with Overclock. Let's see if Daisy can carry again.
They need to, but it's 99% overtime. SixBlow, TQQ responding. Sakume with the headshot onto Blink will help so much.
Leonoptrix coming back here. Great spear. TQQ out of LOS. This is such a tight fight. It's so close.
And the members coming back from the spawn. No further kills happening now. Pressure. Also with double Sojourn with the duplicate. Here's Dukes on high ground. Focusing on to Leonoptrix for now, but is able to take that.
The fight is never going to end.
TQQ drops Daisy with the shot first. 5v4 here as we're still looking with the flop for Insomnia. And pressure. He's able to take some damage, but still sustain.
Rush out for Sakume in a second here. He's got it.
It eventually picked off. Right after the Consumer rushes, their Dukes needs to pull off a miracle. The Undersea is back with the Tracer, one of his favorite hero, ready with the Pulse Bomb. But with that many members lost, don't know if SixBlow can actually come back and contest.
I cannot believe Insomnia won that fight. That is the longest Overwatch fight I have ever seen in my career. I have never seen a fight that long, but I cannot believe they actually won it in the end. Coalesces now to help contest as pressure has to come in on Doom, and he's super low now.
Here's the contest with the slam, but very low in HP. Has to be massively healed from the back line. 99 to 99. The winner takes all from the stage.
Sound barrier's out.
And immediately backing off. There's a Terra Surge on point from Leo, doing some damage. And the barrier's off. Blink still 14% away from the sound barrier. SixBlow, some damage, members. But still keeping it handy. But backs off. Overtime, this one goes fast, and that will be Insomnia. The tick goes so fast after that many seconds of overtime. Pressure has to hide behind the walls where Mauga is straight in the open field taking the damage. Is able to pick Undersea though. But that's already second tick from Insomnia.
Yeah.
And it might be more. Really good fire grenade by Sakume there. But that will just buy them a couple of seconds. Still a lot of members in the room.
Okay, Mauga overrun in. Daisy's down though. I think they should probably just regroup here, but they're forcing it. And they might work.
Yep. Lots of low members. Sakume did not have the nano, 3% off. And that might just give the edge to Insomnia as the respawn's certainly faster. Oh, never mind. They just lose Leo from the side of the room.
For the defense as well. And Insomnia here, not a whole bunch of great tools. And Undersea swapping off to Tracer to try to force that means he's not on the sim anymore, so they're just going to get staggered again. Primal committed.
Just to chase the target, they're worse. Indeed, super low. Ready, real soon, here's the grenade on. And immediate cage was the barrier. Coming out from Blink, that CQ gone. And pressure just burnt down in the cage along with Tracer. And that's the fourth.
I mean,
you know, the final kill.
Tracer is going to do a lot of damage.
The high ground taken over from Insomnia. Will not stop there. There's a shot from Daisy. What a snipe. Pulse Bomb goes. Was able to block some of those damage, but Undersea in the meantime able to do some more pressure with the counter. Genji dead. So Pressure is playing the tank as third DPS for the team.
Push back here now, but he should be fine as TQQ has high ground. Look at how much damage he's been able to do on this one fight alone. We'll back away now, and the push is stopped for the
punch. TQQ peeked over, almost went down. Oh, eventually, Undersea with the Dragon Blade even committed to this push with the beat, and everyone just falls back from SixBlow. A wise choice, knowing that there are so many tools that they can handle. Pressure does fall to the Terra Surge of Leo around the payload, I'm assuming.
They're looking for the checkpoint. Someone's going to contest. It's Kiru. And rolling 2:20 on the clock.
Yeah, Dukes tried to go for the pulse. Not hit the right target. TQ going down Daisy with the headshot. We'll be ready with the overclock soon enough. And Undersea's Genji is buying a lot of time.
How did he live there? He got Suzu'd off the purple. That was insane. He had like 2 health.
And because of that Genji, Daisy just gets so much free space and time to do extra damage from distance.
Karu is playing so well right now.
To me, targets to heal. Slam comes through from pressure. And the punch. Looks really good. But not enough damage to follow from the members. Where's Dukes?
As let's see what he gets done with this nano.
This nano still punches through. Daisy dead. But Insomnia, it's about minute 15 left. It's their turn to actually get their ults. Not use it this time. We'll get able to burn that nano, the slam, and the punch to immediately go back.
Terra Surge.
Leo catching Ana on the back, and the both supports are gone. Don't even have to use the blade.
Overclock. Let's see if he can get LOS. He's pushed
back. And one opportunity with the... Okay, nicely blocked by the back line of SixBlow, but that one kill. Let's drag it near 3 meters out, and SixBlow, they need a miracle here with Daisy dead. TQQ finally able to register some more kills. Okay, we'll be having a mid-air death from Karu. What a shot. Still, the team fight certainly going for SixBlow. As I say that, Undersea back in fight. Leo With the second, the back and forth. Of course, the response a little bit closer to SixBlow. And Lucio just cannot touch in time, so that won't be a 3-point. Kume, pressure hacked, but Dukes is the first to fall. Leo just accomplishing a lot more out in the open. In front line, they can't really pinpoint on one. There's the EMP, not really hitting on any target.
Yeah, that was not the greatest EMP we've ever seen, but it's enough to buy space. It's just not ultimately enough. Dukes just carries, killing the back line here. And I think this should now finally be the cap. It's really difficult to contest here under
Leo trying to destroy the cage. It'll take a while. Eventually those break. I think EQ in the high ground having some free damage. There's a sound barrier from Blink. Really good timing as pressure is nanoed, so it doesn't matter. As pressure, even with the Doofus, is somehow able to sustain as much as the other team. Actually slides in, goes for the flank on the back line. Doesn't accomplish much, and Undersea. Okay, some trades in the middle, 2 for 1. Got that pressure down, which means that the back line and the DPS are just out in the open, and they have no one else to peel.
All right, that's gonna stop. High ground here just completely free for Sakume to heal up his teammates. There's the ult to escape from pressure.
Sound barrier not catching Undersea. Tracer down into that CQQ overclock with the nano. But CQQ slides in. As they do get the second touch.
TQQ is having a phenomenal game here. Every time he gets line of sight, he's doing big work. And this time with the overclock again, every single overclock has been like how he Kitsune rush, but they just want to stick with this Tracer so far. It's Undersea's comfort. Pulse gonna miss. Oh, actually no, it did not.
It did stick to TQQ, who tried to slide away, but there's a cage catching a few members.
Okay, that is, I mean, that was, but Arisa does not die. Okay, down she goes now. They need to focus her down, and they're successful.
Both tanks gone, and the Nana going on to TQQ.
Daisy slept. That's actually huge. That's huge for Dukes. He's got free reign here. TQQ with the overclock.
Eliminating
almost in
the
a second here.
Yeah, and the push is coming through. This payload is not being stopped. There's the final corner. Insomnia will have their last chance with the sound barrier, so they do have a chance.
Yeah, they can keep Leonatrix on this with the sound barrier. There it goes.
Goes out wide from Dukes. TQQ does that overclock ready. Undersea. Blink early barrier. So TQQ will charge it. And with those SixBlow, with those 2 kills, might be able to do it. Daisy responds, but he goes down.
Massive, massive sleep. Onto the enemy Sojourn there. Comes out from Sakume, and that is what is really the one of the large deciding forces in that last fight. Low.
Yeah, hacked and could not be in space. In the air, I mean, Daisy finding an early kill on the TQQ. Will be starting 4v5. Insomnia. Undersea almost goes down, but is instantly healed back up. And that's pressure off to the side with Kiru. They will eventually have to back off. And here's the rotation, but taking the wrong route as the rest of the members getting caught high ground. Final to fall.
So they end up winning the fight off of the pressure that Dukes took.
When that Matrix is up in a stationary place, when Kitsune rush, you can just rush on top. And with the burst, yeah, SixBlow is just going to be responding much better. Insomnia again dominated, but they haven't really committed Terra Surge with the sound barrier from Kiru. SixBlow stabilizing thing. Leo was not able to sustain himself. Daisy along with that. 2 kills again. SixBlow leading the charge. So a lot of Blade has to connect. I guess the Swift Strike was already used. Could not really chase them down. But continues.
Yeah, really good Blade there from Dukes, even though it doesn't end up getting kills. It's enough damage there as the sound barrier. Could be huge, though.
To counter. Did some damage onto Insomnia, but not enough to bring them down. That was Kirika Rush plus the Terra Surge used from SixBlow.
Yeah, and they just don't have damage because it's a Genji. If they had almost any other DPS hero, I think they might have actually been able to capitalize on that Terra Surge much better because positionally they had so much control. It's just a Genji, though. He's not going to be able to do that much damage on his own. TQQ caught and taken out here in the end. And pressure now down that ultimate, the rush down as well, and sound barrier advantage.
Be trapped here. TQQ both actually using overclock, and Daisy comes out on top. You get more. Duke's trying to respond. The Blade comes out with the barrier. Again, does some damage. Still not enough.
Yeah.
Insomnia fights back now.
Insomnia in a great fight.
And there's a Kasuna rush from both. Right in the middle, Daisy. There's a swat. Snipe onto the opponent's soldier. Her surge on point. Blink gets caught. Daisy once again. That's a second kill for him.
Yeah, this is a really tough fight to lose here for Insomnia. Now they just have such a massive advantage. And Overclock is almost ready again. Daisy is popping off. Carl ends up getting the cleanup here. I love how he's had that first-person view of Leonoptrix who turned that fight so cleanly. As he sees the Genji fly past him, he just doesn't even care. He just
Symmetra, but they have no ults, and here's the cage to counter everyone, getting focused immediately. Pressure is down, and the EMP comes through from Undersea, and that's going to be a team wipe immediate after teleport.
teleport right into the cage.
They knew exactly that was dangerous, but still 10 members up around the robot. And Kasume will be first to fall. No Kiriko Rush will be available for the fight. TQ hacked away. Triple barrier from SixBlow. TQ pops first. Undersea's gone. No EMP. The sound barrier from Blink. Second too late. Could not save that Sombra. And Insomnia, they better back off. But willing to fight right on the point. There's a cage. No sound barrier available from that early pick. Don't know what that was about.
I think the idea is the cage EMP to try to turn, but they didn't
But Undersea was gone.
Exactly, Undersea was gone.
From Blink, dive is there. Jukes goes down. TQQ has to respond with the overclock. You really get anyone done. Some damage landing on target. There it is. One Undersea gone. Trying to match the number, but Cover finds both of the DPS gone.
That should be it. G-Club, I think, Insomnia.
Pressure though. Mauga's still alive. Hold on. Whoa, the fight is not over. Oh, well, it is now. With no one around the robot.
Yeah, Insomnia was in control of that one there at the end. The sound barrier was really the difference maker, G-Clef, and
Undersea contesting. A little bit in the high ground. Dukes. Echo finding a kill onto Lucio immediately as the point opens. Yeah. First capture from SixBlow, and this might be a lot more than just a single kill. The chase. And now the map works here. Insomnia trying to go back and forth. It has been made. 77. There's a swift strike. Daisy finds two more.
I love the swift.
I think burnt some damage, but landing good shots.
Javelin hit. Pressure takes him out.
Oh. And SixBlow, they still got 3 more to go, so Undersea. Man. The sound barrier. No kill coming out from this blade as SixBlow. They still have 3 more to go in the old charges. This time, SixBlow just looks like a total different team. They're not even committing too much.
Never going to be enough. Even with Blade, you won't kill that Orisa. That Javelin won them the fight. Javelin.
Leo coming up with the overrun onto the point and duplicate into Mauga. And that's enough bullets eaten by Leo to be first down. And the overrun for the push and the cage.
And like I was saying, Daisy's the only one who could kill Pressure. He doesn't have to Terra Surge. They win the fight off.
So at least wanted to catch Pressure in that cage. So we'll be just wasting barrier. And the Dragon Blade comes out after the barrier is gone. SixBlow not having enough defensive tools here.
That was beautifully played.
Finally being
beautifully played from Insomnia. They wait for the barrier to fade away. Pressure's the last to die. He goes in with Terra Surge because there isn't really great engage on this comp, and they don't have an angle for the Echo to do damage, so Pressure.
And here's a dive with the Kiriko Rush.
Another Malka copy
from Dukes, and there are lots of targets to burn through for the extra cage if you can't get to it. Yeah. Undersea's gone.
He's gone.
But 4 members are still alive, and there's no pressure.
And TQQ, he doesn't have any way to challenge Daisy anymore.
Yeah, without pressure, they just have to fall back. There's no way to keep themselves alive with that much open space. And another seal, good coup catch there.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. Getting the catch on those.
For that dive, not to catch anyone. So what a shot from Daisy there. Right before the sound barrier, Kiru had a good idea.
Okay, cage out.
Timing. TQQ dies with the overclock. Blake with a headshot with the cage. And this time Pressure says, okay, with this many members dead, I can't really hit that big button.
I appreciate the meta read here.
Play from Undersea. There's another shift. The reset Kiriko just flashes away, but the damage is surely enough with the extra sound barrier. Coming up from Blake, 2 big tools used.
And look at that. There's still a big circle with a check mark in it next to pressure.
From Dukes. A lot of low members. Eventually, Insomnia will lose the fight here, but that's everything committed from SixBlow.
Okay, that was a really good approach there from pressure. Speeds up, gets the javelin.
Leo, pretty close to that 100% check mark. He goes down.
He's down. Undersea's got Blade as well.
There's rush from Sakume. But what can they do with just 4 members around the points? There is the Blade from Undersea. A little far away, but keeping them off the point. Looking for that flip onto Insomnia.
Okay, not a great Blade there, but it's enough. It does push them away. Dukes is going to get staggered here. And there's still one more fight. There's one more fight here for SixBlow. It's not going to be great, but it's a decent chance. Especially if Undersea dies.
There's no has to use the beat. Leo comes back to fight. Cage available. Duke's still coming back from the spawn. Point being contested, but for the moment it was 45. There's a cage, but you can't really have anyone else in. Pressure's down, no tank, and 2 members caught in the cage. No one can contest and come in.
Great
That
cage.
will be Insomnia. 3-1 in Flashpoint.
Great cage to deny entry there, and they focus down pressure. And Insomnia will be the first team to beat SixBlow here in OWCS Japan. It was a long time coming. It felt like it was inevitable these teams would match up and we'd see an amazing game.